on air.
That's what you on, bro? Like, damn, bro. Like, what Irv Gotti did to you, B?
No, I ain't saying it's all about Irv Gotti, man. It's just,
You feel me? Like, we don't gotta you feel me, to big one person up, you feel me? We ain't gotta put somebody else down. You know what I'm talking about?
You're not gonna press for live and then do that to me.
That's unnecessary, you feel me?
I know. Do that to me, nigga. And everybody looking at me like, damn, bro, you wishing death on somebody, man? We just got on the show.
Who you wishing death on?
Who wishing that on? We didn't say nothing, and it ain't nothing about we. I'm not involved in this.
It's him.
It's him.
Oh man,
he said,
"I thought we
ain't
was
no
gang.
big three. It's just big me."
I thought we was gang.
Listen, we gang, but I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, peace and positivity, love, sugar and chicken grease, soul, all that shit. You feel me?
Word of mouth, real life,
sugar and spice and everything nice.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff that, you know what I'm saying, helped create the Powerpuff Girls. Everything like that. You know what I'm saying? All in between. You feel me? We in the win with it. You know what I'm talking
about? Real shit.
Yeah, I want to tell you what he said, but I can't bring myself.
Why are you doing
after the pod conversation?
Broadcast. I just can't.
Why are you?
Oh shit! You know what? The man is over here falling down. We just got everything set up. We good. All right. I'm copacetic. Y'all good? What's going down?
Good now.
I heard nothing you said. God damn, Lotto.
I'm good now.
Y'all see this?
What we seeing?
Lotto is tripping. She not tripping, but it's cool.
Oh, she over there being sexy again?
It's cool. You feel me? I'll show y'all if you want me to show y'all.
Yeah.
But you feel me?
I would like that a lot. Actually, I would like that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
What up, Banks?
Thanks.
So, my guy, man. Look, man, this is crazy. You want to see what I see? Do you see what I see? Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
You team Nikki and you doing this. He's supposed to be you a Barb, and this is blasphemy to the Barb community, bro.
Hey, get in the booth.
Have you seen that community, brother?
Get in the booth, Nikki.
Nah.
I do not, and I shall not claim all Barbs, you feel me, in perpetuity. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Understandable, you feel me? What's all that? What's all that? Is the wire disconnected? Let's get ourselves together here.
Dang, who the wire 6 jumping up in here? I know it ain't me.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you.
That's definitely your connection, bro.
You hear me? It's your fault.
I was about to say.
What you was about to say?
Y6. I said I said, it could be the Y6, man. But I said, they ain't gonna jump me. I was just downstairs. And I live in a mostly European neighborhood, so they keeping the riffraff out.
Keep it down. Keep
HOA
it down.
Now. You got a hoa? You got a hoa now, bud?
Yo. And they gonna keep all the riffraff out. I'm like, yo, man, didn't anybody tell you this was an all-white party?
Fuck, serious, bro? Serious, bro? Serious? Who's this guy?
That's good. Where's it at? Not loud enough. Let me turn it up.
Do you know Ben? Okay, then why are you here?
There you go.
There we go. I feel a lot better now. All right, guys. You wanna get started?
Hit the button.
I don't want to hit the button. You hit the button.
I know where the controls are at. I know how to do this.
I hit the button. I was just playing.
Oh, all right. About to say.
See what happens. Football season start. Look at the competition.
Hey, man, look, we got 24 hours, man. You know what I'm saying?
24 hours.
But you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's finna get real serious here in about a few more TikToks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's
that's right. Let me grab this. That's
Tell him. I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cat, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another edition of the Public Enemies Podcast. What episode is this? 321?
321.
I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. Here with the Waco Kid, all about the Benjamin, Benny the Butcher, you feel me, shining up his little title over there, you feel me, real nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big Match Jizzle in the building. What's up with you, CJ? How y'all doing? What's up with my guys?
Man, I didn't even know he won. He won? Like, what? Who let... I want to recount, man. Like, I don't see, man, but this is going to be a long 3.5 days for us, man.
So I'm having a cane reign, is what you're saying. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, you gonna have more than one day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a week. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a big show reign.
It's gonna be all right for me. You feel me? I'm just not gonna talk to him until Sunday.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. You already gonna talk to me tomorrow after tomorrow night either.
Oh yeah. Beef.
Oh. You know what? I take it back. I'm gonna be at your neck. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna have a lot to discuss. We're gonna definitely have a lot to discuss.
Jalen who? Jordan who? We both got quarterbacks that look just alike.
Nah.
All right, bro.
Nah, stupid shit. Like they having this game in Brazil, and neither one of them can wear green because the gang violence is so bad in Brazil. We covered this last week. I already know.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen.
They're gonna play the game and get out of there. What's gonna happen? Gonna play that game.
And I got to know now.
Both teams doing interviews. They're like, why would the NFL send us here?
It's definitely me. I'll be right back. Y'all have some fun.
All right, cool. Cool shit.
Yo, man, fun police is gone. Anyway, I hate you, Ben. Your reign's not gonna last forever.
So we getting back to hate? Nah, bro. Man. I was miserable watching Bash in Berlin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was sick as fuck, man. That's why I was like, you can hear my voice probably.
Yeah, it was a little quiet in the chat, yo, man. I was over here just looking for approval, like, yo, am I sending the tweet right? He was like, yeah, blood. I was like, yeah, motherfucker sick. Yeah, he won, Andy. Big old belt is back. Man. BGB is back. Yeah. The benevolent one.
Yeah, that Rhea Ripley, the Terra twins really sent me over the top, so I got to stop being disrespectful. Y'all could be twins, cousins, aunt, uncle, whatever y'all want to be, man. I ain't even mad at you. Put me over, y'all want me to belt.
Well, I knew I was I said, you know what? No mercy gonna get me. They're gonna have me there. They're gonna have me there. So, man, whatever. Anyway, football's back. Ha. Nah. Expect a new episode of PE3 ESPN on the way. You know what I'm saying? After week 1, I'm gonna drop one for y'all, just for y'all. It's gonna be the boys too. The boys are back in town, so be prepared for that. Subscribe to the Patreon because we love y'all.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, the Eagles finna wear all black because they going to the Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh. What the fuck am I talking about?
Green Bay
really threw me off. They're talking about Green Bay, nigga. They're going to Green Bay's funeral, nigga. And all black going to Green Bay's funeral. That's what's going on.
Yeah, like, that's all they've been talking about. I mean, like, who's gonna? They only been talking about y'all. We just got Saquon. Well, we just paid Jordan Love a bunch of money. So it was like, all right. And then here go me, my little team sitting over there with Gardner Minshew. About to play Jim Harbaugh. I'm like, well, this is great.
Nah, Minshew, like he going crazy in the pregame. Like, nigga be like hyping him up. I'm like, nigga, like Adam Cole, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, but we ain't never seen Sean Ross Sapp. Look, I know Sean Ross Sapp was playing. SRS was playing for my team. You know what I mean? I need you to throw 4 touchdowns. You know what I mean? That was one of my picks.
Yo, appreciate you, Breezy 504. Yeah, Sports Center. They had to recognize, bro. ESPN, bro. They had to recognize.
They knew what it was. Yeah. Look at me. I'm the Baptista.
And they said, yo, man, they said they found out wait, who was it last time? Who was the last time they were like, yo, somebody tweeted this? Complex. They said, yo, we saw what happened with Complex, man. We're not trying to disrespect y'all. We're not trying to do all that. So like we gonna give y'all the praise.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want that to happen again. You know what I mean? Complex had a long day that day. It was a long day for Complex. It was like, you know who said that shit? And I was like, ooh. What up, Khalil?
Yo, facts. Like, yo, not even just like, yo, hey, the Public Enemy said it's like, yo, y'all some bitches. I'm like, oh, I don't think it was that necessary, but go off. I'm just taking this all lightheartedly. Everybody like, yo, y'all, how dare you steal from the Public Enemies? I'm like, I didn't know.
Who said who's some bitches?
When Complex told our shit that time.
Yeah.
Like, yo, y'all ain't shit. I'm like, I don't know if the response is warranted, but I'm just gonna stand back.
That's when they went back and they doubled back on the Instagram and tagged us.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is why Joe Budden left y'all.
Sports Center, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Sports Center. You feel me? Yeah, big action. You feel me? Batista walking alone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Super pyro.
Yeah, Sports Center, come on the show.
The whole staff.
Yeah. Sports Center as an organization, gang, and the crew. Oh, y'all just come on the show at once.
That's cool. Or whoever the Sports Center intern was that posted that is good. Shoot the DM to the squatty. You feel me? And let's put it together. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, tell Mina Kimes to come on here.
Hey, yeah, I would love to talk to Mina Kimes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Swagoo.
All right, my bad. What is that all we was talking about?
Yeah,
that was it.
He was saying that your team is gonna die, right?
Bang, bang, bang.
I didn't say that.
Bang, bang.
I gotta say that.
Then we're saying quarterback looks like Sean Ross Sapp.
Whose quarterback looks like Sean Ross Sapp?
The Raiders quarterback.
Oh, your quarterback.
The nigga like Adam Cole. He like Adam Cole.
I mean, Adam Cole, Sean Ross Sapp, Gardner Minshew, hippity hoppity.
I ain't never seen the three of them in the same place, so I'm just
yeah.
saying,
when Adam Cole, Sean Ross Sapp, and Gardner create the Spider-Man meme, you feel me? With all three of them, that's when you feel me? I'll fuck with it. I'll you feel me? I'll go along with the whatever. You feel me? Yeah, talking about, yeah. There you go. Hey, let's talk about wrestling.
Bet.
Cool. Did I have a sound for? Anyways, whatever. Who cares? I'll just play this. All right, just kidding. Anyways, I don't really got nothing. Mauro Ranallo is going to be on the commentary team for the returning Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. Scott D'Amore, am I saying that right? I don't even remember how to say this nigga's name, but he back at it, blood. You feel me? He back at it. He restarting, bringing back MLP, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, and Forged in Excellence. It will be a 2-night event on October 19th and October the 20th. You will see Trevor Lee. You'll see the Giselle Shaw, who just exited Impact, Kushida, Raj Desi. You feel me? The Maharaja. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Josh Alexander's there. Kylie Ray is there. Konosuke Takeshita's there. Like I said, Mauro Ranallo is on the commentary team. That's fire. Don Callis is on the commentary team. Athena's gonna be there. A couple other names, El Phantasmo. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little crop of talent. You feel me? Popping up over there doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a little interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna tap in. I might tap in afterwards. It's on Fight TV. If y'all want to watch it, y'all can watch it. You feel me? But watch wrestling.
Yeah, all in, eh?
Yeah.
It's a boot wrestling.
Shit like that. Nah, it's all good. You didn't catch it. I threw it over there, but you didn't catch it. It's all good.
Yeah, I said all in, eh? It's a boot. It's a boot greps. It's a boot.
I like graps.
It's a boot wrestling. Real wrestling.
They just released the first trailer for the Mr. McMahon documentary for Netflix. That'll likely be the next Watchers episode on Patreon. So patreon.com/Public Enemies. Stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. You feel me?
Yeah,
shit like that.
I did plug the Patreon when you were gone too.
Yeah. I got a question for both y'all about that Vince McMahon documentary. How much of it is going to be them getting on the real issues, and how much of it do you think is going to be them dick eating Vince? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of it, I feel like up until the lawsuits and everything came out, this was just going to be a fluff piece, and they was going to do like the interview that he had on Pat McAfee show a couple years ago when it was like, "Yo, see, he not that bad. He real person too." I'm like, all right, bro. When I saw Bruce Pritchard in there, I said he gonna be gobbling. That's what I feel like.
That's what Bruce Pritchard is there to do. He's the gobbler.
Gobbledygook. No, this ain't real Last Dance-ish to me. Especially with them coming up, especially with Raw going over there. Like that Raw, like everybody think that shit just happened. That Raw shit was in the works for years. So I'm guaranteeing you that Raw deal was in the works for a while. So that was a way to get them in there. And then like all this shit just kind of hit them like a ton of bricks. So that's why it took so long to come out. But yeah, I think it felt real Last Dance-ish. But hopefully they added some other shit.
Yeah, I mean it seems as if the lawsuits are covered in some capacity.
Yeah,
I don't know, to what extent. I'm not privy to. I'm not sure of, but we'll see. Like 20 days. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a real jam. I saw Brett in the preview. Oh yeah. Well, that case, whatever.
Was he in it? I didn't see him in it. I heard him, but I didn't. I'm gonna watch it back. But yeah.
Brett's just there to tell his story about he punched Vince McMahon in the face. That's literally it. He didn't be like, "Yo, man, look, this man calls it the best punch that he ever threw in his entire life." I know that nigga's hater. Like, "Yo, man, I wind it back up," and it was so sweet. I was like, "All right, bro, best moment of your life." Yeah.
Super hater. Speaking of that move to Netflix, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman did like a summit of Bloomberg power players in New York today, where they talked about WWE moving over to Netflix and like what that could do for the audience, the expansion, and just having so many eyeballs on that. Will they, won't they, as far as pushing the envelope with the cursing and being a little bit more violent? Will they lean into that? Paul Heyman said that it just kind of depends on the story. If the story calls for it, then they'll try to do their best to wean themselves that way. Roman said that he kind of appreciates the PG element of it. Very company man answer. Like it's your artistic expression. You gotta work within your boundaries, and you gotta be a little bit more creative. So I want us to stick to that core value of that, because that allows us to tap into so many more people and a broader audience as a whole. So keeping those elements of the core foundation of the PG and when the story calls for it. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever. He also talked about Cena calling him the GOAT. And he said that of course the game is all subjective or whatever, but he was like, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna agree with him.
Duh. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, he right. Next question.
No, I'm not. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me, y'all. I'm not the greatest rapper alive. You feel me?
It's definitely
not
him. It's
It's
definitely
him.
John Cena. It's not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I am. Duh. Feel me?
It's all good.
Get out of here. Hey, Roman Reigns definitely gave that all Republicans wear shoes answer with that. So, I appreciate that. Man, either way, they still gonna be making hand over fist. And Netflix gonna let them do what they want. So, as long as we ain't got no on-screen penetration, you know what I'm saying, we'll be just fine. You can have a little blood here and there.
Whoa, some what?
Yo, they're gonna be like, yo, Ray, bro, this is not HBO. Relax. This ain't 2 a.m. on Skinamax. Like, hey,
This ain't Skinamax.
relax with that,
Skinamax is
bro.
crazy. This nigga said on-screen penetration. What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?
like-
Are you good?
But they were chopping people's stuffs off. You know what I mean? On in the Attitude Era.
All right, bro. Choppy your pee-pee.
Yeah, that was the best thing Val Venus ever done with his life. Now he's just on Twitter.
What my dog
bitch.
Biggie say? Girls pee-pee when they see me.
Yeah, except for Val Venus, he's PP on himself. He's still doing it to this day. You're a loser, Val. Just so you know. Grow up.
Yeah.
Boy said Gunther would be carrying his bags. Gunther? I was like, this Gunther? The same Gunther that I'm looking at right now? He would have been begging to carry your bags. You were the 4th member of Right to Censor. Relax, G. Yo, chill.
Remember.
Cool your jets. They will both be fighting to carry my bags. Like, yo, bro, the only person fighting to carry your bags is you. All right? All right, so just get that together. You were paying for your trip, you know what I mean? You were getting treated like Ice Spice partner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead and buy your own stuff. We ain't got no money in the budget for this bum ass nigga to get a chicken salad. Val Venus? Man, you better go buy your own chicken salad, William.
Rapper.
Hey, man. But yeah. Netflix. Good job, Roman. You're to go.
You want to talk about another Shield member?
Shoot.
Or no?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I will. Let's do it.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
What the fuck does Jon Moxley have up his sleeve?
Gosh.
Here comes the money.
We didn't mention it last week, but we can talk to you about it this week. This nigga's been parading around with Marina, beating up the security, Joe Alonzo. Yeah, you started that shit with QT Marshall. I ain't forget about it, nigga. Anyways, so this nigga's been popping up out here, beating up security, demanding to speak to Darby Allin. Darby Allin ain't been seen since All Out. Why does this nigga want to speak to Darby Allin? I have no idea, but he says he's not an impatient man, but the clock is ticking and Darby Allin needs to answer the call. There's a reference to Shane McMahon. A lot of people have been assuming and thinking, I believe last week was Jon Moxley telling Tony Schiavone, this isn't your company anymore. And Shane McMahon seems to be the number one rumored name to be associated with this whole thing. There's another arm that's bringing up the Hurt Syndicate and Bobby Lashley, MVP, possibly due to the Bloodsport relationship and Josh Barnett. Ben, what do you think is going on here?
First, I wanted to say on the part about Jon Moxley wanting to talk to Darby Allin. Y'all seen a video of the dude on the airplane where he was like, hey, I want to shake your hand. Let me shake your hand. He's been wild aggressive. That's Jon Moxley with Darby Allin. Do not shake that nigga hand no matter what you do. But the way this group is panning out, I'm half on board and half not. I like Jon Moxley. I like him going off the rails. But y'all ain't never gonna make me like Mina Shafir, bro. I'm past that. Y'all never gonna make me a fan. Y'all Marina Shafir. I'm sorry.
You still thinking of Mina Kimes. It's cool.
Yo, there we go. Y'all never gonna make me like her, bro. But another thing is like if it's Bobby Lashley and MVP showing up, that don't add up to me. Like, that just seems like a weird pairing. Like, y'all are not the same type of people, bro. Like they both like to fight. They both like to square up, but like it's just different vibes. And CJ, I don't like the route that you was going, that you was thinking I was going either. I saw it in your eyes, but yeah, I just don't think that's a good pairing if they go that way.
You saw it? You saw that shit?
I saw it. You was about to get racial. I saw it.
He was about to. I was about to go over there. Like,
these are not the same people. You was like, yo, what?
What do you mean?
Explain, please.
What do you mean, you people?
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, they both bald headed and angry. I don't listen. Whatever Jon Moxley want to do, I'm with it. Like you said, like Ben said, I don't understand the Marina Shafir aspect of it. Like, I don't know why you need to sprinkle in some of that Marina Shafir in there, but you know, you need somebody to beat up somebody. And as far as Darby Allin, like I think he's one of the niggas that can get beat up a lot. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta have that one nigga that can get beat up a lot. You know what I mean? So you can sit him in there first, and then y'all come in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to build, but I definitely see Shane McMahon written all over this. I think that would make a lot more sense than Bobby and MVP.
And where does he fall in with the fighting aspect of this gimmick? Because like, what is it, the little shitty punches? Is that where he fall in?
Yeah, they both take jujitsu, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, Shane McMahon was doing triangles at one time, and yeah, man, he's about graps. And this is not your company anymore. It seems very you know why I'm here, but you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here type shit. Like so I don't and like if you're gonna start a faction, you know what I mean, then definitely do it with Moxley. But yeah.
Khalil says Moxley mentioned in a recent interview how much potential he sees in Marina. Maybe we'll see how this plays out in due time. I agree with that. Their relationship is a lot like super predicated on like their love for MMA and like that whole shoot fighting aspect and Josh Barnett and that whole collective over there with the whole blood sport thing. Like, so, and I don't know. I think this might be cool because, you know, Moxley's out there. He's not coming out the Wild thing. This is definitely a character shift. You know, he's using that Death Rider theme from New Japan. Like when he gets back in the ring, I don't think he's going to be wearing them little jeans and shit. He's going to be wearing them weird little biker shorts.
That's right.
I think he's gonna be leaning more into that type of thing. So like the Blackpool Combat Club run for Jon Moxley, I believe, is effectively over. You know,
back to the Joe Button vest. Yeah, Joe Button vest. Moxley is my favorite Moxley.
That's your favorite Mox?
Yeah, violence.
With the one with or without the eye patch though.
Your eye patch, Joe Button vest, Moxley. I don't know. That's like Hoodie Mello. Like, he was mad dangerous, even though he only had
without the eye patch.
Yeah, without the eye patch, it's a little better. You know what I mean? No, like when he was wearing the eye patch on purpose, and then he took it off to be like, "Yeah, my eyes better now, and now I'm about to win this belt." Like, yeah, that one.
That one. That particular.
Yeah, that moment. Sure. You know what I'm saying? That was like Game 6, Clay.
Okay, so when do him and Darby come into like contact? There is there like a
All Out?
I don't know. I agree with you, Ben. Though, like this, like merging the two ideas of like the whole rumor thing with like Bobby, MVP, Marina Shafir, Jon Moxley. That just seems like a weird collective of people. And then you add Shane McMahon to the grouping. I'm like, what type of gumbo are you trying to make? I don't really get it. So like I could see, I guess I could see AEW bringing Shane McMahon in some type of capacity. And like Jizzle said, I guess if you starting a faction, why not start with Jon Moxley as far as, you know, your top prospect? But I don't know where this goes, bro. I don't know. Like It's like, and I don't know, Brad. And I feel like I'm seeing people say like this could be like good for AEW as far as like storytelling purposes, and like they've got a McMahon, you know, that can kind of like bring and draw like I don't want to say star quality, but just like a, you know, that foundational like wrestling name where it's like, okay, boom, this is a staple family that's been here forever, similar to the Von Erichs, similar to the Rhodes, similar to, you know, so many others that have, you know, paved the way or whatever. But I'm just like, a McMahon though,
and that's the ultimate get. You know what I mean? It's just like getting like it's definitely getting like this is like getting the BD to flip the GD. You know what I mean? Because Shane McMahon could do everything that Don Callis was doing. Maybe not as good because Don Callis is, you know what I'm saying, he was the jackal, motherfucker. But he could do everything that he was doing. Just getting away and stuff like that and still do stuff, take bumps and shit. Like he ain't gonna be doing too much because they ain't taking them little shoot punches in AEW, nigga. Somebody gonna punch in your mouth for real. And we're not gonna get in trouble because my boss don't like your boss.
There we go.
Triple H, I don't like my brother-in-law either, nigga. Shit.
Shane McMahon is going to poison Rana Will Ospreay one day. The world will rejoice.
One day, Shane McMahon will hit a 450 splash on Ricochet.
What the fuck? I don't get it, man. It's not for me. But we'll see what happens, I guess. You know, when that happens, how it happens, if it happens. You know, I'm not really interested in Shane McMahon in AEW, and whatever Moxley's got cooking up seems interesting, but I need the landing to connect for me. That's all.
I need the landing to happen now, immediately. Tell me what's going on.
Bro said ground is plain.
Yo, emergency landing. Yo, right here. Hit the blinker.
Andy says, did I hear Shane McMahon and Will Ospreay in the same sentence? Yeah, I mean,
and Poison Rana. If you didn't hear that,
and Poison Rana. Yeah. Josh says Shane McMahon is going to do an Emerald Fusion on Kenny Omega.
He's going to do a spinning grass-covered Gradunzel on Bryan Danielson for the belt, and he's going to win.
I don't know, man. Not for me.
There we go.
Shane McMahon retires Bryan Danielson.
That's fucking
Book it.
no. Yuck.
This nigga Hangman burned Swerve's house down.
Sounded word for me to say it is coming from my heart. Bro.
He burned down his house. His childhood home.
He just bought the house.
Just got the deed.
Yo, shout out to Ben. First off, we're gonna shout you out, Ben.
Nah, I don't want the shout out.
Hey, listen,
I don't want the shout out.
You know what Nick Wright would call that? Nick Wright would call that a classic category one, where you just call it out and it happens immediately. All right, that was a classic category one. As soon as you bought that house, you knew something was gonna happen to it. It seemed kind of planted, so that was great. Yo, man, he burned.
It was 100% planted.
But you know. He burned down Son's house, cuz. He burned Son's house down. He really. You know what my favorite part about that shit was? Was like the promo part where he said, he's like, I can see your dad sitting down in this chair, tell you shut the hell up because the game is on. But that was my favorite part about that whole shit.
Oh,
that was good.
It really was. Like the whole setup, because they had posted the video earlier on in the day, and everybody was like, okay, this is a feel-good moment. Where does this connect? And people were speculating he was going to trash the house or he was going to do something. Others speculated he was going to burn the house down. And it was top tier. It was top tier.
This is beef. And then he got off easy. You still getting off easy, big dog. Like, could have been much worse. Like,
thanks.
Man, you lucky I just did this right here. And then we talked about this last week. Remember when we talked about? I was like, "Yo, Hangman was so mad about what he said that he just didn't say nothing and he just walked out the ring."
Yeah.
So he walked out that ring to plan to burn something.
Well, he also said in the promo, he said, you made the mistake of showing me something that you cared about. How did he find the location of this house in a matter of hours?
He called Brian Dan. He called old Goat. Was like, "Yo, man, what's Swerve house at? You weren't Washington, right?"
He called Ice Cube when he was Bookham on All About the Benjamins.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy.
That boy called Russell Wilson. Was like, "You know Washington, right?" Like,
there's like 5 niggas on TikTok, and that's all they do. They be like, "Yo, take a picture." They guess, like, try to figure out where in the world that is. He called one of those niggas. He like, "Yo, man, I need you to do this." He's like, what's the purpose? "Oh, I'm just trying to create a challenge for you." Like, nah, bro. You are an accessory to arson at this point for letting this man know the address, and you are a doxer.
You dox that man. You dox Swerve on Hangman.
So got dox, bro.
Yo, facts. But like CJ said, if we being honest, burning down a house with no one in it, that's not enough for everything that he did to Hangman. It's not enough.
Okay, so I still need clarification. When Swerve went into Hangman's house, there were supposed to be people there.
Which
no, Hangman was leaving, right? Like Hangman was. He said, "When I see you taking your pregnant girlfriend to the car."
No. I'm saying when Swerve went into Hangman's house.
Oh, you threw the t-shirt at the baby?
Was it? Were people supposed to be in there?
Yeah, that's
leaning
crazy,
over the baby crib, like somebody was supposed to be there when that was happening.
That is weird.
Or was he in an empty house as well?
Talking to a crib with nothing in it.
Because I'm like, I don't see the threat in that for real.
I think it had to be, but because you're right. Because like, why would that baby be in the house by itself, just sleeping? Like they weren't performing down the street.
Could have been there.
You know what? Hangman's baby is the same baby from that Dave Chappelle saw in Cleveland that one time.
Hey,
he was
baby.
like driving around.
Hey, baby.
It's 2 in the morning. What are you doing outside? I'm selling weed today.
Hey, man, baby selling weed to the block.
Oh, shit. That nigga said, click, click.
Oh, man. Hangman, baby got a pager.
For that and for hiding in the bushes, bro. What you hiding in the bushes when I'm taking my pregnant wife to the car? Nah, bro. Burning down the house. No one was in there. That's not enough, bro. That's not enough. That doesn't settle the beef. There?
So not only arson, but murder?
Murder? Not one felony, but 2.
I'm sounding like CJ at the beginning of the episode. This is crazy, man. Life comes full circle, man. That's crazy. Hey.
Told you he's worse than me.
Wild part was everybody online was just hating on it. It was like, this segment is stupid. It's not even the same house. I'm like, it's not the front of the house. It's the back deck that wraps around. It was like, where are the bushes that were in the front? He's in the backyard, bro. He's in the backyard. A house has 4 sides. And so he was occupying one of the 4 sides. It's a circle. It's not a circle. It's not a circle. It's not just one line. It has 4 sides. It's a square. It's a box.
That's how land works. You know what I mean? It's not talking about the earth. The earth ain't flat, but this land is. You know what I mean? We have to do this in 90-degree angles. And then we was on the back part of the 90-degree angle. Hey, the only thing that had made that shit better if he just did the Prince Nana dance in front of it while drinking, like, you know what I'm saying? If he'd have did that while playing What About Your Friends by TLC.
The house is burning, nigga. Isaiah Rashad, nigga.
The roof.
The fuck? It's a great album,
bro.
This
and
house
also
is on fire.
Are there gonna be any legal repercussions for this? Because this is a crime. Like, yo, even if you give someone like complete permission to burn down your house, that's still a crime. That's still arson. That's still like insurance fraud. Like, yo, somebody has to go to jail. But it's like, yo, it's not in your hands to press charges anymore, Swerve. Like, yo, it's not like you're like, yo, you want to press charges? No, this is a crime.
Trevor Lawrence, say that was your house that you gave permission to you got called Trevor. Like, yo, one of them Jacksonville Doug Peterson. That was your house, right? Yeah, that was my house. Them saying that we used for movies. That's definitely a fucking crime. That's literal arson in front of your face.
Where does this rank for y'all on go home shows for AEW? And also, let's walk back that one. Where does Swerve and Hangman rank on y'all's all-time rivalries for AEW and wrestling in general?
Oh, AEW, I'll give it number at least top 3, and it's not 3.
Okay. Right.
No, when you still like when you have standing over babies and childhood homes burning down. I didn't like the Tyrese acting from Swerve in the ring, but that's real beef. Like, yo, bud, like, yo, you said over my baby, I burn your childhood home down. And then like and Hangman's been doing, I think Hangman's been doing some of the best work of his career these last couple months. Just like him just playing unhinged and just like, no matter what I do, like I just need to I want to get the Swerve no matter how much I need to, like if I got to burn this, like, and like I think what Graham said, like Graham, you was like, yo, you made a mistake telling me something that you loved. You know what I mean? Like, and that's true. Like, you could have stand over, like, because like no matter what happened, like the whole point was like he was standing over my baby, giving a promo about me, and then you came in the ring last week and was like, yo, you've been worried about me, and I've been worried about being the best in this company. And then he just looked at him in his eyes like, yo, nigga, you stood over my baby. Like, you stood over my baby. And you said you watched my pregnant wife leave and me. Like they didn't even know I had another fucking baby. But now you put that out there, you know what I'm saying, playing Border Patrol, maybe. Like, yes, I'm going to burn you. Like, this is the least of your problems, dog. Like, this is the least of your problems with me. I want everything in your life to crumble. I wish he did a Prince Nana dance in front of that nigga house burning down. I would have.
Okay, Graham on the all-time list. CJ answered the AEW one. I'm gonna give you the all-timer.
I don't have an all-time ranking for this. This is an all-time to be able to say that.
I saw people putting it up there. I saw people putting it up on the top 10. People were making lists.
To be able to say that while the feud is still ongoing, it would be disingenuous for me to give you a number. I'm really intrigued by the feud. However, I can't say that this is the 7th best feud that I've ever seen in my life. You know, not as of yet. I would like to get a scope of the complete story before I say that. Now, however, I will say this. It's not lost on me that Hangman Page is involved in the best stories that AEW tells. And people say that AEW doesn't tell stories. His character arc from the beginning of this entire company and program has been top notch. But I can't say, you know, where I would hold it. I'm really intrigued by it. It's really good. It's really good. But I won't. I'm not going to stupid extra hype it like that.
I can rock with that.
However, in AEW, as far as in AEW, just solely in that, to answer that portion of the question, it's probably the top 3, if not the best one. Just that whole shit with Kenny and Hangman and their tag run, that was dope too.
Yo. Hot take. Hangman has literally been everything that they wanted Kenny Omega to be in AEW.
The main character?
The one that, like, he's like, and what's main characters and all the anime? Like he's Gohan.
Or is let me ask you this though. Is Hangman what what AEW wanted Kenny Omega to be, or what people thought Kenny Omega was going to be to AEW?
Let me not disrespect Hangman, because I don't want to put him in the shadow of anybody, because I think Hangman's been one of the best. Like, he's been the most consistent thing, like just like you said, like his character arc, or just like his like whatever. Because like when that whole AEW shit came out, like he was looked at as the like and Hangman. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like he was looked at the +1. You know what I mean? Like, and then he showed the nigga like, I've been the best thing. Like, he's literally done everything that you can do in AEW, and he's been like, even though he's taking this time off, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever. But like, I'm just talking about just like him from beginning, like, because he was a part of that shit too. Like all that EVP shit. Like Cody left, Bucks did what they had to do. Kenny's doing the best that he can, but like Hangman was the only thing that was holding that down. Like Graham said, when him and Kenny went against the Bucks for the tag titles, like that was the most compelling thing. Like everything that Hangman's involved in is usually the most compelling thing on that show, and that's hard to do. So you got to give him credit for that. I think he's been the best thing at AEW since they got there, since it started. Like the most consistent and the best thing in AEW has been Hangman. He's been their MVP.
Ben, what do you think? You asked the question. You answer your own question. Where are you at with it?
Okay, as far as the all-time list for AEW, I agree with y'all, top 3. And for an all-timer list, like you said, waiting on the landing of that for the all-timer list is really important, because, like, you know, they could fuck it up in the end. And like, because I've watched a million shows and movies where you sitting through and you're like, oh, this is really good. This show might be a classic. And then you get to the last episode and you're like, they just ruined 5 seasons of a show that I loved with this last episode. So as far as the ranking, I'll wait until like we get to that last one. I was hoping that you would get that answer, something equivalent to that, because I saw people running through lists. They were like, yo, this might rank up all time, like an all time. I was like, we gotta wait to the landing point. So let me
ask this, and then we can get off of that, and we can get into AEW predictions. When we get into that, please, you know, those are y'all that are here with us live. We want your predictions as well, so please drop them in the chat. But let me ask you this.
Shoot.
See me try to give lip service to the people. I don't forgot what the fuck I was going to say.
I'm talking about that. We were still talking about like rankings and shit. But but we was like with the rankings and shit, like the all-time shit. The all-time shit is kind of hard, because like even like I think niggas was talking about like, yo, 2009 Randy Orton wasn't with. I was like, first off, 2009 Randy Orton was the evilest motherfucker to ever live. He kissed Triple H's wife. Not after he kicked her in the head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, after he gave her RKO and then handcuffed that nigga to the shit and kissed her. So like that might be a little more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what I mean? Burning a nigga house, like talking over a nigga baby is and that's what makes this shit so dope, nigga. Because like you don't know, like whoever you cheer for, you're a good guy and a piece of shit at the same time.
This is where a lot of people lean into AEW fandom, because they say they provide a deeper story and more complex like characters, instead of like there's no definitive good guy, bad guy in this scenario. They've both done evil things. They've both stepped outside of the boundaries of what it is to be a babyface, and they're kind of like gray areas. And you could honestly pick either one and you wouldn't be in the wrong. But that's good shit. That's good shit.
Yeah, like there's no wrong answer in a feud like this. Like you can't, like yo, this nigga did talk over this nigga baby, but that was his childhood home that he just bought. Like, so you can see it from all perspectives and shit. Like I don't even know like beefs like real wrestling beefs that like went personal like that. Like maybe with like Bret and Owen, they went personal like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Really. I hate to interrupt you. I forgot what I was gonna say, and that really sucks. But just due to timing, we should move on and get to all out predictions. So let's do that. Sorry, CJ.
Nah, it's all good. I was sitting treading water anyway. Thank you for keeping me breathing.
Saved you, nigga. I saved you, nigga. I made room on the door. You feel me? Some shit that Rose would have never did for Jack.
Yeah, bitch. Like that bitch on the Titanic. They let my nigga Leo die. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to get an iron mask, bitch. He had to wear that iron mask to make predictions.
The exact same people. I just used their character names from the movie. All right, cool. So let's get into All Out. AEW annual show once again from Chicago, Illinois, the Now Arena is what they say. Here we are, September 7th, this upcoming weekend. Hey, make sure you guys stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay danger. If you're watching on youtube.com/Public Enemies or Public Enemies YouTube channel, post show, fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? After the show, come kick it, come chop it up. You feel me? Y'all get your little chicken wings, your little fries and all that, your little weed or whatever your little vices are, your event snacks. Come kick it. Let's fuck around. But yeah, let's get into it though. Swerve and Hangman is not only a steel cage match, but it is now a lights out steel cage match. So it is an unsanctioned match and it will main event the show. Who do we got for this? What do we think is going to go down here? Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Jizzle.
Oh, yeah. I got this. I got Hangman extremely violently by pinfall. You know what I mean? Six to seven buckshot lariats from each corner, like each way. You know what I'm saying? Like buckshot this way, pick you up, buckshot this way, buckshot that way, buckshot this way. It has to be violent.
Is he gonna have enough room to do that?
I was about to say that. How's he going to do it? I'd like to see it.
He can just do a regular front flip. You know what I mean? He can do that.
The rolling thunder clothesline, rolling thunder lariat.
It's like a regular front flip, like you know what I'm saying? Call Simone Biles and like
like a handspring front flip.
Yeah. You know
okay, I got you. I'm with you. I'm gonna go Hangman as well. I think this is a perfect opportunity for Hangman to get a win back over Swerve, and then for Swerve to turn around and say that shit didn't fucking count. So, anyways,
that don't even matter, nigga, because it was lights out, nigga.
Oh, speaking of which, real quick note: AEW has removed the rankings from the roster page, so that shit might be effectively and officially fucking dead.
You don't
say. What is that?
Again.
Say what?
Yeah, so there you go. I got Hangman. Jizzle's got Hangman. Ben, what do you say?
Hangman by pinfall. Hangman across the board.
Hangman pinfall as well, in my opinion. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. All right, cool. So with that said, Mr. All Days, I'll say Hangman, baby. I fly. Hangman, baby. I fly in any weather. Hangman, baby.
Burning house.
You know what? That's perfect because from that we go right into Sheeta F. Baby. Please say the baby taking on Mercedes Moné for the TBS championship. This is Sheeta Moné 2 for the title. What do we think is going to happen here this upcoming Saturday? Jizzle, you got your hand up. You want to go first again? Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, man. Sheeta versus Moné part 2, Secret of the Ooze. I got Mercedes winning by pinfall, but you're going to get everything that you expected from Britt Baker versus Moné with this one. That's all I got to say. But I got Moné winning by pinfall.
Make a test. I got you.
I think you're getting even more than what Britt Baker could ever offer.
I mean, it's not that much.
That's why they've completely basically retconned that entire feud. They haven't mentioned Britt Baker at all. They released a new All Out poster. She not even on it no more. You feel me? Like what? So Mercedes Moné. Once again, I'm also gonna go with pinfall because I think Sheeta's gonna take the finish better than Britt Baker did. And you want that finish to look good at some point, right?
Yeah,
So there you go.
Big facts. Yeah, Mercedes Moné. I got her beating Sheeta Sikoa.
She's a cool, yeah. Yeah. I like that was going to wear the same outfit, but y'all like that shit on Sheeta. Me too. You feel me? But I guess, you feel me?
Yeah.
Vin says, I almost sheeted my pants when I saw this matchup.
Yo, let me know. My man Josh was like, yo, Sheeta versus Monet 2 Monet, 2 Sheeta. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, Josh? You know what I'm saying? He knows the best Fast and the Furious. It definitely was the one with Bow Wow in it.
Tokyo Drift?
That nigga, man. And it had the
Damn, niggas hate Tokyo Drift?
Blood, it had the nigga from Horse Sense in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no. That nigga was too country.
Wasn't it, didn't they have that home improvement show with Tim Allen and like Jonathan Taylor Thomas? Wasn't one of them kids, like the older brother? He was in that shit too.
Zachary Ty Bryant, yo, he's always a douchebag. I remember he got beat up in First Kid. Speaking of getting beat up in First Kid, next match. I'm learning how to do transitions, nigga. Shout out to me.
Let's get into it, man. Daniel Garcia versus MJF is a grudge match for the ages. I just said that because it sounded good. I want you guys' opinion on what's going on with Daniel Garcia and MJF, especially after this past week on Dynamite. Who's going to win this match?
Got it. I'm picking Daniel Garcia to win by violence and pinfall. His promo was it was good, but it was interesting because he was calling like a non-existent MJF baby ugly. So that was my favorite part. You know what I'm saying? You call baby ugly, that ain't his. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Because you know what I'm saying, baby be ugly and shit. But no, man, like I think it kind of feels like they're trying a little too hard with Daniel Garcia, and you don't really have to do that because he's dope already. But I think this is going to be the I think this has the potential to be the Daniel Garcia coming out party type shit. If MJF is who he says he is, you know what I mean? Everything that Chris Jericho says that he's been doing, like I think MJF can do that shit, and then they can have like a match of the night sleeper dark horse type shit.
I got you. Yo, all that shit sound cool, but MJF, I'm sorry. All that shit sound cool.
Buster, pinfall, over with.
There you go. Samesies.
That shit sounds great.
Yo, I love that. I love that for Daniel Garcia. I love that for him. But yeah, nah. They ain't ready for you there, big dog. Like, yo, they ain't.
Sorry, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not seeing it, my guy. But so I don't have a graphic for this because they don't have a graphic for it yet, and I'm not gonna put like a low quality Boosie little joint on here. But Takeshita he had a little interaction with Okada right after the match on Dynamite when Okada beat who the fuck did he wrestle? That nigga.
Kyle Fletcher?
That nigga. Kyle Fletcher. Right. I was thinking of another skinny blonde nigga. I was thinking Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know why.
Damn, bro.
Because they're the same nigga.
White. It's just a skinny white nigga with blonde hair. That's all. It's just me roping all white people into a box. Anyways, so it's disrespectful.
Jared said Kyle Ospreay. Speaking of Will Ospreay,
Will Fletcher.
Then
I feel like that's somebody's
Will Ospreay is the Drift King of AEW. He's the Drift King.
Wait, I'm finna look up Will Fletcher. I feel like that's a real person.
Yo, that does sound like I'm not even gonna lie, but it's they had a good match. Hold up, what? I fuck the Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings. Anyways, so
hold up.
Okada is going to defend the Continental Championship in a fatal 4-way match. So you got Lance Archer and Mark Briscoe. Then you got the Beast Mortos, and who the fuck else? I don't remember these qualifying matches because I don't care about the qualifying matches. Actually, you know what? I posted what I thought the match was going to be, actually. And I'm thinking, so Orange Cassidy is in this shit. But like I said here, boo, 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 boo. Okay, bam, here we go. Orange Cassidy versus Brian Keith, Lance Archer versus Mark Briscoe, and Takeshita versus the Beast Mortos. Those are the qualifying matches to see who's going to be in the Fatal 4-Way match for the Continental title. I think we're going to see Okada versus Orange Cassidy versus Takeshita versus Lance Archer. Regardless of the pairings of who's in the match, I think Okada wins and walks out with his belt.
There you go.
I agree.
Rainmaker, fuck all these little niggas, man.
Yeah, nigga.
There you go.
There's an epic stare down between him and Takeshita, but he wins with the Rainmaker on probably fucking Murder Hawk because you know what I'm saying. Someone got to take the pin.
Carol 22 says Mark Briscoe ain't losing.
To who? We talking about Okada here?
No, I think we're talking about the contenders match to Mark Briscoe ain't losing to Lance Archer.
I mean, that's what I would say, but you know, like they try to make Murder Hawk murder some niggas. I'm saying, you know, like he ain't never tough with the tough niggas.
This is what I say happens. I say Lance Archer beats Mark Briscoe. Boom. Gets into this match, like Josh says, Lance Archer takes the pin at All Out, and then Lance Archer goes to ROH and says, "Hey, bro, I beat you. I want a title shot."
Bro, that's the perfect thing to do, nigga. Like, let Lance Archer go there and beat up some niggas. He ain't doing nothing else. He ain't murdering nobody.
And then that's when
there.
Mark Briscoe gets his win back, and you realize that Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk, he ain't catching nobody's no time soon.
Nobody's, dog. No points to his name.
Let's get it, man. Next match on the court, we got the Young Bucks, another arm of the Elite, taking on the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio and Wheeler, for the tag titles. I'm going with the Young Bucks by V-Trigger or whatever the little Elite EVP trigger, and Meltzer driver, Tony Khan driver, 1, 2, 3. Wheeler Yuta takes the pin.
Yeah, I agree with you. I got the Bucks by the Travis Etienne driver in the middle of the ring on Wheeler Yuta. Easy squeezy, throw right in the middle of the card, throw it right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's like a palate cleanser.
There you go.
I like that.
Yo, I'm gonna have to go the same thing. Young Bucks, pinfall.
You got it. Chicago Street Fight. Chris Statlander takes on Willow Nightingale. I'm not sure if Willow's CMLL Women's World Championship is on the line. But it's not in the graphic and it's not noted here. So with that said, I'm going to go with Chris Statlander to take the win and beat Willow here.
Yeah. Chris Statlander, my pinfall. I'm wrong.
I got Willow.
No?
Come on, Willow. I'm picking Willow. I think she's gonna unlock I think the nice shit is gonna it's gonna be like some Pokemon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when the nice person gets hella mad, and you know what I mean, like, and then like this is street fight shit. You know what I'm saying? I think she's gonna be listening to a whole bunch of a Lil Durk and Vaughn of 1700 this week coming up, and like she's gonna get the Chicago old blocky in her, and she's gonna win violently, probably by her finishing move through a table and or a flaming table and on top of a chair.
Dr. Brown through a flaming table and a chair.
Okay, I like that. So you saying like she going from Charmander, she jumping right over to that like that awkward middle phase of Charmeleon, right to Charizard. Okay, I like that.
Remember Charmeleon was a douchebag, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Till Aerodactyl was like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga. So now I think Willow's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? All over Statlander's bum ass.
Who was it on X the other day that said
I don't know how to explain it, but Randy Orton has Mewtwo energy.
No, first of all, they look alike and they stand alike.
I thought that was first of all, I thought that was an amazing comparison. Randy Orton definitely has Mewtwo energy.
He definitely do.
He's definitely Mewtwo.
He broke out of the lab after seeing some evil shit. So, like, after Evolution, he went on and started doing some evil shit. And then he started feeling bad about it. And now he's a good guy. Yeah, that does sound like Mewtwo's story arc. Yeah,
but think about his group. You know what I'm saying? Think about Cody, when Cody and him, like, he made Cody, basically, if you want to say that shit. That's what Mewtwo did. He made hella strong ass fucking Pokemon to beat up all y'all niggas regular shit, nigga.
Are you saying Cody is Mew?
Cody's definitely Mew.
Damn.
Yo, Mewtwo was so sick of that movie, nigga. This nigga was trying
to all right, Jizzle. I got Chris Orlando by pinfall. Next match, International Championship, Will Ospreay and Pac. I'm going Will Ospreay to retain. Pinfall, hidden blade. He might even hit this nigga with a Tiger Driver because, come on, bro. You keep trying to play with me on this stage and, you feel me, poison rotting me, and that's disrespectful. Stop trying to come at me, you feel me, like that. I beat your ass, Pac. You feel me? So I'm going Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will Ospreay, pinfall.
I got Will Ospreay, pinfall. I got Will Ospreay being the part of Moxley's group that he wants Darby to be too. Also, I think it happens that night.
You got it. The AEW World Championship is on the line when Bryan Danielson makes his first defense, and it is, in fact, against the TNT champion, Scapegoat Jack Perry. What are your thoughts on this whole thing?
Bro, it just seems it seems like a rivalry you would throw in here. Like, if we're being completely honest, like, not one with much substance. It's like, okay, well, we need someone to take on for the title that we really we all like are in agreement. Like, okay, we know he's not going to win the title. So we kind of just breathe easy. The stakes don't require this to be in the main event. And I feel like this gives an easier pass for them to put Swerve and Hangman in the main event. But I'm not really feeling this. We can tell it's buying you, like, you trying to buy time until, like, we really get the storyline hot. And I appreciate them, like, noticing, like, Swerve and Hangman was the hot storyline right now, and they kind of, like, backed up and was like, okay, we'll save our better storylines, our better opponents for a little bit later on down the road. But this just feels like, it just feels like you get home late one night, what we got in the freezer, you're like, okay, well, shit, I don't want to cook nothing, so I'll throw these chicken tenders in the oven real quick. That's what this is.
Well, there's the whole thing with Jack Perry pinned Bryan Danielson at Double or Nothing in Anarchy in the Arena. So he's already got a pinfall victory over him. And then on Dynamite, Jack said that when he was away on his excursion and his suspension from AEW, somebody like Bryan Danielson could have helped him, and he didn't because he's selfish. And I would just like to real quick poke a couple of holes in that because, sir, you said that while you were standing next to the EVP. So how the fuck could Bryan Danielson help you more than they could? And I understand that we're vaguely referencing the disciplinary committee, right? And his suspension and Bryan Danielson being one of the heads of that. But without you outright saying that, it just sounds like him, because he's got such a good heart, could have gone to Tony Khan and said, you know what? Jack's a cool guy. He's decent. He didn't do nothing wrong. Bring him back. Give him another chance.
Yo, that's like,
I'm gonna give you the floor, but for that, I'm gonna go with Bryan Danielson. I just wanted to give my pick, and he might make this nigga tap out. So I'm gonna go submission.
I like what you said when you using logic. That's like Draymond Green standing beside Adam Silver and telling Joe Dumars, "Fuck you! You ain't let me back in the league. You could have. Why you suspend me?" And you standing right next to the man that told him to suspend you. It didn't make any sense. I like that, but yeah. Bryan Danielson, pinfall.
Man, I got old GOAT, you know what I mean? Murder style. He's gonna tap out. I also think that this is gonna be even though he's the TNT champion, I got Jack Perry having one of his best performances ever. I think he's gonna make him like a legitimate like title contender like for years to come in that in AEW, and like this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be one of them matches with them too. But
Yeah.
Graham, like nigga, you were absolutely right, nigga. Like how you gonna say I ain't helping you? Say, well, you're literally running with the bosses, like you're literally running with both morning shift supervisors, and then like and like you want me to be like just because everybody respects me more, and they're like, what you want me to say, dog? Like, so let me talk to Tony Khan about the dude that's getting paid more than me, who choked you because you were talking too much. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? That's definitely gonna work good. Listen, man, I'm over here minding my business, dog. Just play the final countdown and we straight. I got Bryan Danielson, old GOAT Bryan, winning by face stomps and the old GOAT lock in the middle of the ring. And then he holds on to it. Because even if he gets disqualified, he still keeps the belt. But I think he lets it go as soon as they get to like the 5.5 count after they win. I think he's still choking that nigga out while his music's playing.
For sure. There we go. That's our predictions for All Out. Make sure you stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching on YouTube, tap that like button. We'd greatly appreciate that. Helps with the algorithm nation and us getting this podcast out there. A couple more eyeballs and shit like that, like they say with the WWE and the Netflix shit. That's what we want YouTube to be for us. So growth, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, Saturday, post show. Come back, tap in, join us. Fuck with it. What's next? What is next? You guys want to talk about Giulia?
Giulia,
You know, I never make a fool of you.
There we go.
What kind of Jason Weaver rhyme is that? Paula, when I see you in the hall, you know what I mean?
Just saying, man. Giulia made her debut under the WWE banner NXT No Mercy this past Sunday, capping off the women's championship match between Jada Parker and now champion Roxanne Perez. And it seems as if the direction that we are headed is October 1st, the debut of the CW. For Roxanne Perez versus Giulia for the NXT Women's Championship. Where do you guys stand with this? How do you think the debut came off? And, Giulia NXT, from what you know about her, I don't know how extensive our knowledge is here in regards to Giulia's history, but let's talk about it.
I think that they were waiting to make this debut. Is I think they probably wanted to do that after we was at Takeover in Philly, because she was in the building while we was there, and like we knew that she's been there, but she had to finish her her dates up with Marigold, and like so like respects to that, but like it was the perfect time because like Roxanne and Jada, you know what I mean, like had a banger of a match. To me, especially for somebody that was like in that spot for the first time, for Jada, like she's gonna be the champ of the future no matter what, and like bringing her out was the perfect timing. And then like they brought her out Tuesday, and then Chelsea Green was being, you know what I'm saying, hilariously dope like she usually is, and like got to show a little bit of what Giulia can do. I know I seen y'all niggas over there complaining about the V trigger or the V trigger like knee that she gave Chelsea Green, but grow up. Stop being a bitch. You niggas been clamoring for Giulia for all this time. I think Giulia's going to be everything that they want. And I think Roxanne's the perfect dancing partner for her. And I think this also gives Roxanne the show, like, yeah, like I'm the prodigy for a reason. Like, in order for Prodigy to be a prodigy, she had to go against a fucking, like another prodigy on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And like her and Giulia, like literally on like parallel type, you know what I'm saying, courses to meet each other. So, like, I like the shit. You don't need that much to do that shit. Like, I'm showing up, listen, I want that belt. Well, take it from me. That's all you really need. So, I liked it.
Yeah, and I think they did a really good job of bringing her in and adding that kind of aura to what she already had going on, because the way that Roxanne Perez was selling it where she knew like, yo, my title's in danger. And even going to this week's episode of NXT where she went out there, like CJ said, with the knee. And clarification on the knee, I think that was the bad camera angle on her giving the knee because like y'all really can't think she just putting the point of her knee in this woman's head. Like that's not happening. Let's just relax on that. I think it was just a bad camera angle, but none of that really matters. They're going to be going for the title on the first episode of NXT on the CW. And I think this is where Roxanne Perez makes her exit.
Yeah, they've been trying to get her up there anyway to the main roster. So Giulia could be the road for her to get over there.
I think she sticks around. But yeah, I can see Giulia taking the title from her. But I don't know if I see Roxanne Perez leaving NXT just yet. Breaking news. Not even breaking news. This happened like an hour ago, like right when we started. Bret Hart's going to be on Raw on Monday. It's the season premiere. There you go. There's that.
Nah, he gonna tell them. He go like, "Hey, I heard what y'all been saying about Sami Zayn. Leave my nigga alone."
What are they saying about Sami Zayn? Because I know that he came out on Monday and challenged Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. But fill me in, fill in the blanks for me here. What's going on?
It's another uproar of people saying like, "Oh, Sami Zayn back to get another way like of somebody that deserves a title opportunity." The whole Sammy Hogan shit and everything all over again. I was joking about it, but yeah, it's
Hogan
back up again. They calling this man Sammy Hogan. Imagine living in obscurity on the main roster for like damn near a decade. 2 years ago, you get it popping, and now you finally where you're supposed to be, and niggas calling you Hulk Hogan. I'd be sick. I'd be throwing up looking at the tweets, and they were like, "Yo, will he be coming back at the online fans?" I'm like, "Yo, man, I would too. Y'all was just chanting for me to win the belt off of Roman like over a year ago. Now y'all calling me the racist man? Like, what are we doing?"
Sammy Hogan is fucking crazy. Jizzle, go ahead.
For like how first off, the Sammy Hogan, you know what I'm saying, when I'm totally like inclusive and then like love everybody, unlike that fucking lying piece of shit that's over there. Like, I never use my creative control in WCW. Like, nigga, you lying, nigga. But like, how you gonna call? So you mean to tell me that, like, listen, the IWC, that's so much smarter than everybody. They're smarter than all the other bookers. So you mean to tell me, listen to this. So you mean to tell me that it's not a good idea for the last person to literally beat the champion to fight the champion? You're telling me, right? You're telling me with eyes that the person that last beat Gunther won't be a good opponent for Gunther? Word. So he's Hogan now. Who else was he supposed to fight, dog? Every time somebody comes up with some bullshit and they be crying about some shit, I'd be like, okay, well, what would you do? And then they'd be like, it's not up for a championship. So who's where does he wrestle at? So the last person to fucking beat him should fucking have a chance to fight this nigga. And the champion should feel that way because like you're the last person that beat me, nigga. Yeah, I want to fight you. So yeah, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, y'all niggas are souls. Y'all niggas are too smart for your own good, and you're not smart at all, so you're too stupid for your own good. It's not your own good because you choose that, you know what I'm saying? Because everything is a choice. Everybody got choices. That's what E40 said. And you choose to fucking do that shit to fit your own shit. But this is if it was me, Sammy, I'd have got Sammy out the way and had him fight him first when he got the belt because like you're the one that beat me. So I want to get you out the way to show that it's not, you know what I mean? Like I'm over that.
Avenge the loss. I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not mad at this. And then on top of that, you add another layer of Gunther kind of running from him and being like, yo, man, I'm not giving you a title opportunity. And we could kind of build to the pay-per-view next month of him kind of like getting under his skin and trying to get him to agree to the match. I feel like this storyline works I feel like the storyline really works. Despite how people feel, despite how, some people may feel about it. I really enjoyed what they had going into WrestleMania. Sammy like doubting himself and everything like that, and like Gunther trying to kind of proving like, yo, man, it was a fluke and everything like that, and getting off his back. I'm down with that. And plus, what does Sammy do now that he has lost the IC title? Because he definitely not going back getting it from Braun Breaker. He like, yo, man, look, that title is lost. I go with a nigga that I know I could beat. That nigga is dangerous.
You got a big
them YN's dangerous, bro.
That's crazy. That you feel like Gunther is an easier opponent for you at this point than Braun Breaker, who's a rookie. But Gunther,
hey,
I mean, shit. I feel him.
About, like, have you ever heard what people say about snakes? They say the baby snakes is more dangerous than the adult snakes because the adult snakes know how to use the venom properly. They know what amount to use. The baby snakes, they just put all the venom out there. That's Braun Breaker. This man is like not trying to get you to show up next week. He's trying to puncture your lungs and your ribs and all that. He's trying to have them bones jutting out the side of your rib cage, all that. He's like, yo, Gunther has some control. He's like, yo, I just turn this nigga chest to hamburger, bro. That's all I need to do right now. He has some restraint.
I'm gonna turn this nigga's intestines to linguine, nigga. Like, I'm not dealing with this shit, yo. The baby snake analogy is so hilarious.
That was really good. Braun Breaker's a baby snake.
Yeah, he's definitely a baby snake. He's definitely a baby cobra. I only know how to kill early. But how dare y'all niggas disrespect Sami Zayn? What else is he supposed to do? Who else is he supposed to fight? Who is he supposed to fight then, y'all? Name me a person.
This is a bridge to what some of y'all say of Sami Zayn getting back into the bloodline story. Well, we got a few months to before we got to fill some time, and why not fill some time with what Goodfellas says here, a banger match?
Yeah, he's right, bro. Like, do you want him to fight Uncle Howdy for his next program?
Don't get me started, CJ.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying, like, who do you want him to fight? Like, name me somebody on the Raw roster that he could fight right now. That's not the person that beat him at.
You see that fucking Uncle Howdy promo?
Josh said at WrestleMania. Like, he beat him at WrestleMania.
I'm sorry. I need to have some restraint.
Yo, hey, you need to be like Keith Lee when he visited the DMV. Hey, I watched 12 Uncle Howdy promos. I'm not going to talk on them because I didn't have anything constructive to say. So we're not going to talk about that. Yo, Keith Lee getting death threats off of that. I'm like, yo, man, I do not support this. I'm from Virginia, but I don't support this. I'm like,
ain't shit to do but cook.
Like, yo, and fucking that up too.
Yeah, if you got a problem, run up on him and say it to his face and see what happens to you.
I was like, damn.
Just like with fucking Gunther, nigga. Like, run up in my face, run up to Sami Zayn and see what happens to you. See if he won't twist you up. In the words of the good man. That shit is so funny. Like, we are so fickle, man. Like, we are so fickle that we're gonna turn on Sami Zayn, like the most unproblematic nigga in wrestling. We're gonna turn on him because he's gonna fight Gunther, who just beat Randy Orton
at Bad Blood. Or do you think this is gonna be like a Raw main event, or is this gonna be like a Bad Blood match?
I think this is based off the fact that Gunther wasn't biting the bait. I think this, like, they kind of draw this out to Bad Blood because Bad Blood is like a month away. They don't have any pay-per-views for the month of September, which I'm not mad at it. Like, after you go back to back to back, we'll have like 4 pay-per-views in like the last 2 weeks if you're counting AEW. So I'm like, yo, give me a little break, bro. Football season back, NFL back.
And Atlanta Falcons gonna be ass too, so they're gonna need Bad Blood to do something because they're putting all them eggs in that Metro Boomin basket, and I don't understand. I mean, I understand it. You feel me? You have the King of the South with the new King of the South.
You see, they got the Quavo and Lenny Kravitz joint as the Falcons theme song this year. I want to get away. I want to fly away.
Hey, that's great and all, Quavo and Lenny Kravitz, but make sure they give the ball to Bijan Robinson. All right,
Yeah.
But Sammy, like, man, Bad Blood needs something because
What?
I just don't understand how niggas is mad that the person that last beat the champion is challenging the champion. Like that shit just don't make no sense to me, nigga. Like so the nigga that I beat up.
You got it.
Yeah, niggas stupid. Niggas weird.
You said Bad Blood needs something. Does it need a Hell in a Cell match? Because we talk about Sammy and Gunther, but I mean, the way it looks like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is going, like, dog.
Probably wondering how I got here.
First of all, yeah, exactly. He pulled this man's shoe off when he pulled him off the thing. You feel me? So like your whole whatever your little cat dog socks is, bruh. Yeah, all of that.
I hate you, nigga. How you beat a nigga out of his shoe, blood? Like this one shoe is the right shoe too. So that's that's your most important shoe because you're right-handed. So you need that shoe the most. Yeah. I was like, yo, where his shoe at?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a Claymore. Yeah. I'm like, damn, P.
And I see this rivalry getting like a lot of retrospective hate because people were like, oh, this man over here in AEW, he burned that man's house down and you just worried about a bracelet? All right, this one rivalry is better than the other. I'm like, yo, chill. Because he broke the bracelet, and then CM Punk did a video. He was like, yo, man, that wasn't the real bracelet anyway, man. I got the real bracelet hidden away in a lockbox, and can't nobody find it. So that wasn't even a real bracelet. That was a fake bracelet. I got you on that. But them taking this up a level, him beating them up on the stretcher and everything like that, I like them leaning into the violence, and this definitely deserves a Hell in a Cell match to close it out. Because like after this point, like we're reaching the level where people are getting tired of this. Like y'all, they're doing good work. The strap match was good. The match at SummerSlam was good, but you can kind of see they kind of like treading on people's patience, which is why when CM Punk came out originally, he laid out a challenge to Gunther, and Drew McIntyre deaded all that shit. So I think that might be the next move after this, like maybe Survivor Series, we get that match.
Punk and Gunther.
But yeah, Punk and Gunther at that.
No, I think you can drag that to Royal Rumble.
Damn, really?
But
what is CM Punk doing in the meantime? Because like I said, you're starting to lose the people on this rivalry. It's starting to people are starting. Yes, people are starting to.
Nigga, I'm seeing Punk.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't.
No, it don't matter. You come out if you keep coming out and singing the same song over and over and over again, niggas gonna start saying boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Sing some new shit, bro. We're not trying to hear the same 5 songs. That's what this is turning into.
Hold on, though. How come Cody gets to come out and sing the same song, and we're okay with that, and that's cool? We don't think the people are going to turn on him, even though there's this subsect of the online audience that's saying it. We think for CM Punk, it's more than the subsect of the online audience that's turning on this feud.
You're trying to trap me.
I'm not. I'm asking.
Listen, you can only allow yourself to get trapped. You know what I'm saying? Getting trapped is a you decision, not an everybody decision.
I won't speak for everybody else. I'll say my attention span is starting to dwindle a little bit.
Oh, now you're just speaking for you.
I'm gonna put it on me. I'll put it on my shoulders. Okay, my attention span is starting to dwindle. Like this rivalry has been going on since. Well, really in spirit has been going on since the Royal Rumble. And now we're at the point where I'm like, okay, well, we kind of got to cut this off at a certain point. Like, yo,
you've only seen 2 matches though.
You need it. I'm saying we're getting to that point. I'm saying like, yo, I don't need them to go past this. This is the point, the high point of the rivalry, the crescendo. Let's end it right here. I feel the same way about that. The same way that I feel about the Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley storyline. This has to hit the crescendo. It has to end at Bad Blood. and we start anew with another rivalry for her and for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Like, yo, we need to move on after this. Let this be where you can do the blow off feud.
Follow-up question. And this
Shoot.
isn't to take us left and back to the previous company, but how many more matches do you think they can get out of Swerve and Hangman?
I mean, you
I
burn
say
a nigga
after
house
this
down.
one. Okay, you go see that.
Thank you, bro. Oh, my fault, man. Yo, after you burn a nigga house down and then you stand over nigga baby, like you niggas can fight for years, nigga. Like if you really wanted to make it, like you could fight for, like, you know, that fight forever shit that y'all be chanting and shit. Like fight forever is like you stand over my baby and give a promo. I give a promo and burn your house down and say how your dad never loved you. That's like generational like shit. Like my kids should hate your kids type shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But this CM Punk and like niggas, like I remember we were talking about this fucking bracelet. Like he broke that bracelet and then like paused. He put he put his words in his mouth literally and kicked him out of it. So I think you can fucking drag that shit for as long as you want to because like they're both vets and like we really have like a real beef. It's just like what Seth Rollins means to this extra shit at the end of it.
Okay, for Swerve, and I'm gonna answer your question real quick about Swerve and Hangman. I think you get like one more match out of it. Mm-hmm. I think you get one more match after the unsanctioned match or the lights out match, because you could kind of say like, oh, well, that shit didn't really count because it's not recognized by the company. I think you could get one more match out of that. After that, for me, is again the same thing. Like I was already kind of like on the outs with that rivalry anyway, when they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have another match or we're gonna, reheat the rivalry. And I was like, man, I'm really not trying to see that. But after the promo last week and after him setting the house on fire, I'm like, I'm back invested to a point, to a level, to like, okay, we can get like maybe 1-2 more matches out of this. Don't drag it into the ground. Know when the show is good, end it on a high note. That's what I'm saying.
I think maybe the difference there with the perception of how the Swerve and Hangman, as far as the elongated, damn, that's crazy. Pause. As far as as far as how long the feud has been, going on, and as far as long as Drew and Punk, and like Humble says here, November 2023 with the situation at War Games last year at Survivor Series, I think because Hangman and Swerve has had some opportunities to breathe in between. And then with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, it was a lot of breathing. And then match. You feel me? So it's like, whoa, okay. Now you're throwing everything at me at once. And it was like you were slow walking the dog before for such a pace. You know what I'm saying? That now I'm getting everything, all the matches. And go ahead. That's kind of what I think the difference may have been.
That's a great point. That's one of the points that I forgot to make earlier on in the Swerve and Hangman rivalries. There have been breaks. He had a whole championship run. This nigga went over here to do some other shit, and they kind of click back up here and there to remind you, like, yo, there's still hate there, and they kind of branch off and do their other things. Now they come back. Yeah, you're 100% right. That they haven't had that. I think you kind of had. I think they're kind of pick back up on that kind of booking style with the Seth Rollins comes into play when Seth Rollins comes back. Because I think Gunther, has a match with CM Punk at Survivor Series, and then we see Seth Rollins come back, fuck it up for Punk, remind him like, yo, there's still beef here, and that gets that style of booking. But for right now, you're 100% right.
To add to that, Rollins still got to deal with Bronson Reed when he gets back before he even gets to Punk.
Crazy.
So.
That's good.
Yeah, but right. But I think like what y'all was saying, like the difference between the Swerve and Hangman shit and the Rollins or the Punk and Drew shit, like they have a Seth Rollins to fucking play the mediate type shit. Like there was a person that they both could fight for different reasons. Like Hangman and Swerve are just pure like beef. Like Hangman did whatever he could. Like he fucking ran around with the niggas that he know he hated. Like he don't like them elite niggas. He was like, but if I can get a title shot, nigga, like I'll fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll hop in this stupid ass Owen Hart tournament that you should just give me the belt for. But you know what I mean? Like there's like I don't think there's a what is it? Like there's not like a median in the Swerve and Hangman shit like it is with Punk and Drew, because like Rollins is the median that hates both of these niggas for different reasons. Like you beat me at WrestleMania, and then like I was the champion, and you won that shit, and you kept getting in your own way, even though I got in my own way to let you win, and you still got in your own way to let this nigga let you lose. But if you put it like there's no median in there for that, so I don't know, man.
You got it.
Drew McIntyre is right.
G Nation says burning a man's house has more heat than breaking a bracelet.
I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like bracelets, apparently.
Like, and the other thing was that house was him literally burning the house. The bracelet has sentimental value. I think a lot of people were comparing it. It's like, it's apples and oranges. Like, he's not really mad about the bracelet itself. He's mad about him, like, kind of like talking shit about his family. Like, yo, letting him know, like, yo, you can get touched. Pause. Your family can too. Like, yo, it's like that's the bracelet represents something deeper. The house was him just, he was just burning the house down. There was no like nuance. There was no like, oh, we playing on this. It was like, nah, I'm just arson.
You know what's also interesting about this? We've been talking about like the unsanctioned or the factor of the lights out match is a good opportunity for Hangman to get his win back, and then for them to be able to turn around and say, well, that didn't necessarily count. So now they have to have another match that's sanctioned that will actually count. And then, you know, whatever the outcome of that is, whatever the outcome is. Same thing with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Up until this point, they can both say, well, you haven't really beaten me. Because Punk, you beat me in a strap match where you tapped all four of the corners, and Drew, you beat me when Seth Rollins, the median, was the special guest referee, and he hates me just like he hate you, probably more. You feel me? And why would he ever let me win anyway? So your win didn't count, just like you trying to say my win didn't count. So you feel me? Let's go head up one more time.
I mean, we both watched that strap match, my nigga. Like, if you hit every corner and then I'm going to hit you with a GTS before I hit every single corner, nigga, I beat you, nigga. Not only did I beat you with unlimited fucking L1s, you know what I'm saying, on SmackDown versus Raw. You know what I mean? I got to hit all my finishers on you at the same time before I beat you. That's why I totally understood why Drew was like, nah, nigga, like that's not just beating. Like, you try to embarrass me, my nigga. Yeah. Like, you try to embarrass me while we were fucking both like tethered together. You know what I mean? We were tethered together, and then you hit your move on me 4 times to hit every single row. And we know you're not like that, my nigga. If I punch you in your fucking tricep, nigga, it's gonna explode. So
shout out to Goodfella. I appreciate that update, brother.
Yeah, shit. Yo, Goodfella said Henry gonna be a problem
in Baltimore.
Yeah, he was one of my picks on the on my locker app. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, check this out. Yo, if they had a locker app with Drew McIntyre, he's Derrick Henry.
What's going on with the locker app? Did you guys already talk about that?
No, we can get into it right now. Like, listen, the locker app is literally lit. Like, like when I grew up, you know what I mean? Growing up in school, you know what I'm saying? My favorite part about the test, you know what I'm saying? We take a test in school with the true and false. All you got to do is pick more or less or yay or nay. Like, it's a 50% chance. And listen, man, it's fun. Like, it makes football fun. Is just, you know, download the locker app. I'm saying hit the DMs if you want to get into the league. We have our league set up. It's going to start week 2. But if you want to get on the locker app and make your picks, you know what I mean, more or less, you know what I mean, like they give you a number and it's just that easy. You know what I mean, if you know football, prove that shit. And Henry's going to be a problem for sure.
You talk about making picks. We have next week a fatal 4-way match to determine the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. This tournament has been going on for the last couple of weeks, and it looks like we've got Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov versus Pete Dunne versus Braun Strowman. And I don't know, man. What are we thinking here? Who's going to face Braun Breaker for the IC title?
This is one of them where I can see 3 possible outcomes. I do not see Pete Dunne getting that title match. Sorry to Pete Dunne. Like, I would love to see that match. That would be amazing. But I can see it going the way of Braun Strowman, because you're doing like the strong man, like strong young kid versus the big guy, to kind of like give him that show of strength to kind of like boost him up a little bit. I can see them going back to Ilya and Braun Breaker to kind of like put a bow on that storyline. But I think the more likely outcome is Jey Uso, because Braun Breaker been talking shit. Oh, none of your family has ever beaten a member of my family. We talked about that last week, and he getting back in his face again with all that. So I could see them going that way, because he was like, "Yo, man, look, you ain't built like that, nigga. You can't put hands on me.
You know I am." Like that, even though you destroyed Sami Zayn, who beat Gunther, who's the world champion, for that shit. He's like, if I was fucking, I'm like, yo, you bringing up WrestleMania 9 right now? If I was Jay, I'd be like, you bringing up WrestleMania 9, my kid, my G. I'm like, my heart says Pete Dunne, because I'm a Bruiserweight stan since the beginning of this podcast, but it definitely got to be Jey Uso, because he got shirts and glasses. And we got to sell them shits.
It's Jey Uso, and I'm going to blame the internet fan base community for willing him to this point just so he can lose. This is y'all fault. Not y'all. I fuck with y'all that's here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying niggas in general, people in general. What's wrong with y'all, bruh? Like, Jay is fine. And here we are with him taking another L as main event Jey Uso when he should be main event Jey Uso. Or we could just chop off the main event shit and put the Usos back together. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Sorry.
I mean, it's not like they're the best tag team to ever come out of fucking, you know what I mean?
You don't like that? None of that?
The truth just comes out sometimes. I don't know.
But you think Jimmy can't wear no glasses too, nigga?
Who?
Jimmy, like when they put the Usos back together, like I agree with you.
The no yeet glasses?
No, just some yeet glasses in general. Like, nigga, like all I gotta do is take the no out of the yeet.
Nah, bro. Mo yeet, nigga. Yeah,
man, blood, man, you beat me in the worst brother for brother match to ever come on in wrestling history. So
was it worse than Jeff and Matt at Mania 25?
Well, I was at Mania 25, nigga. I saw this nigga Matt hit that boy with a twist of fate while his head was in the motherfucking chair in PG time. And that nigga's head bounced, nigga, like he was prime professor, nigga. Like, grrr. I was like, okay, yeah, you got it, blood. You got that shit, big dog.
No,
that was the worst brother for brother feud. Like, I don't know if Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. fought each other anytime. Well, I'm pretty sure that shit was way better in 1981.
Yo,
before I was born.
Yeah, I too. But shit. What else we got on the docket?
CM Punk, man, stop getting kicked in your mouth, dog. You be talking too much shit, be getting your ass whooped like this.
There we go.
Shout out to Victoria. She has a WWE Legends deal.
Yeah, she
just signed. Somebody else just signed one too. I know Jazz got one. Victoria. That's pretty much all I remember.
Trish Stratus is off the they just took her and put her to the alumni list.
They put Trish Stratus in the alumni?
Yeah, when the whole other shit came out, it was like, yo, Trish Stratus has been moved from the active roster to the alumni list, and then old boy, you know what I'm saying, was taken off completely.
Oh yeah.
Who's old boy?
And then the other OJ. And I was like, okay.
Oh,
I mean,
Odyssey
we used to
Jones.
not say Hulk Hogan's name like ever, but now it's like 7 times a day. So I think it's okay to say Odyssey Jones.
Yeah, man. Odyssey got into some shit. He got let go.
Yeah.
Did he get let go? Do we have that officially?
Somebody was saying, like, I was reading some shit. They were saying like it was the same, like his government name was the same as the dude that was supposed to be, but it wasn't him type shit. And it was like maybe it wasn't him that they read about that happened to get into some shit. But listen, until I get some fucking shit like that nigga gone and like I don't know. But if that shit is wrong, it's not really helping your case, Paul, when it comes to
Yeah, I mean, like if the allegations are true for what they're saying about like the reason why he was taken off of the reason why he was taken off, because like New Day didn't even acknowledge him. He wasn't even acknowledged at all on there, and they said that it was a mistake that he wasn't acknowledged on Monday Night Raw. They said that it felt like it was planned, and Wrestling Observer talked about this, and PW Insider talked about this, where they were like, yo, it seems very deliberate that he was removed. And there are allegations of a domestic dispute between him and a woman that he was with when he was on vacation, when he wasn't on TV. So if that happens to be, true with it, like it's like, bro, you did this shit to yourself. But nothing has been confirmed, concrete. It's just your speculation. From right now, we know like he's not on any of this stuff.
Oh well, nigga.
Yeah, everything will work out. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's wrong, then it'll work itself out. If you're right, then it'll work itself out. But right now, bye, nigga.
You know how this shit works, bro. Guilty until proven innocent. Wow. Jordan Grace issued an open challenge for NXT next week. Wendy Chu seems to be the one that's accepting that.
With that, especially with Rosemary coming over, that's the perfect little.
Well, Rosemary was the one that attacked Jordan Grace, and she left a pillow in the ring. So I'm assuming that's a Wendy Chu reference because it's a pillow. Yeah, but get to the shit, bro. All these bullshit NXT and A matches, bro. Get to the shit.
So where's the pay-per-view, nigga? I mean, damn.
You want a Forbidden Door?
NXT
Worlds
and A
collide, nigga.
NXT and A bound for glory. You feel me? What are we doing? Give us some matchups that
bound for blood.
Sink our teeth into, bro. Like some programs that are dope, bro. Like shout out to the Rascals and what Wesley and Zachary Wentz did at No Mercy. Hats off.
Yeah, that fucked me. I was hella mad when that nigga won the X Division title. I was like, yo, he for sure not losing to Wesley now.
That's crazy. Zaya Lee, G Nation says, is coming to Impact. That's fire. Zaya Zhao. Zaga Zhao, Zaga Zhao, Zaga Zhao, Zaga Zhao, Zaga Zhao.
Boss man. Boss man.
That's what I
How's
got.
been doing way too much, Andy? Explain. Expound.
I was yelling like 30 seconds ago. That's probably
right.
What he was.
So what?
About, but,
I'm riding with my niggas. Unlike these niggas, I'm saying blame me for shit. I'm riding with my niggas no matter what. If they wrong, then I'm wrong too.
You said that you wish they took Irv Gotti.
No, I didn't say that.
So this was the conversation before. Okay, all right. We will expound later, as soon as the show is over. But yeah.
What's up, Alan? Gang.
Shout out to Alan. Gerard says JBL showing up recruiting folks. Yeah, JBL said in regards to his recent appearances on AAA, TNA, GCW, a lot of people think that he's got the itch, but really he's just recruiting for Triple H. So there's that.
You can't recruit for a nigga that we already work for already.
Who works for Triple H? GCW?
Like sending JBL over to do anything. You know what I mean? Like
AAA. These are all companies that have their own roster and their own payroll. WWE don't pay them niggas.
Yeah, but
he just dapped up Dolph Ziggler like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. That? But he came out with Dolph Ziggler at AAA, like at Triple Mania. You feel me? Before that, so like there's a I guess Impact is gonna expound on that relationship, but you know, whatever. There's that.
Be facts.
Goodfella asks, what was the deal with Mandy Rose running the ropes, just getting some reps in? That was a part of the Black Label Pro and DraftKings Wrestling Combine. So it was like a rope running thing. There was a collar and elbow tie up. There was a couple of little things that they did in regards to that. I think, what's his name? What's bruh name?
I know I knew.
Madcap Moss. I think he won the rope running thing. I think he won that. It was like, how fast can you run the ropes 10 times?
I bet you Gronk would have beat him.
I don't think Gronk knows how to run the ropes. And Gronk is clumsy as shit outside of football plays and running routes. So I doubt it.
You're right. Gronk this nigga Gronk can just run. Just be like, yo, Rock, go do something. He was like,
Forrest Gump ass nigga.
Yeah, just run straight.
I think that's what I got. Wow. Velocifactor says, so like, is it too early for me to say I want to drink Giulia's bathwater?
Oh no, but you were too late.
In the show, in the feed. Cut it
what
right now.
Is that it?
Right
is that it?
Cut it right now. That's definitely the
Yo, first off, Velocifactor is a great name.
That's definitely the marker. Hey, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _sonamize_. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm spooked. Ugh. She ain't even been on the roster for like 3 minutes. And okay, all right. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay.
No,
I
man,
don't want to part this no more.
You know, shout out to Ben. You know what I mean? The champion that he doesn't deserve. So you can follow me at that's me. You know what I'm saying? _that's_me with 2 E's. And yeah, man. Stop being weird.
That part. Yeah, man. Follow the kid at oh my god Graham everywhere like air. Meet me there. Don't you feel me? All that shit. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Whatever the shit is. Anyways, hey, yo, Saturday. All in. Post show. Fuck with it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Tap the bell for notifications so you know niggas is going live. We're going to be right here. Pulled up. Fucking with it. All the ism. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much all I got. You guys are great. You guys are amazing. Be easy. What do I say? What do I say? Take care of yourselves and each other. See you guys. Deuces.
Watch football because your team sucks. Download the Locker Live app.
Some of you going to go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.